Well, good morning. We're going to talk a little bit this morning about eye contact. And one of the things that I miss in psychotherapy when we are not having eye contact is that I can't really look into the person's soul. We hear the saying that the eyes are the window to the soul. And goodness, when you have no way of knowing you have eye contact, and if you've ever looked on virtual, like you've gone to a meeting in virtual, or you've gone to um, an individual talk with someone on virtual, you pretty much know that you are not sure that they are looking directly at you or that you're looking directly at them. So, one of the things that I miss about being in office is the lack of eye contact. Now, eye contact is a way of learning to trust people. It's a way of bringing out your true thoughts. When you have a mask on in the store, if you see someone's eyes, you can pretty much tell what's under that mask, if they're smiling or not. It doesn't count on the wrinkles, that laugh lines, but if they're young even, you can tell if there is a good will and a smile underneath that mask. And I hope that when the COVID virus is over, that we will be able to continue to let our expressions come through our eyes. Some people say that there is some difficulty to the eye contact. And if you look at psychology today, it brings out both sides of the issue of eye contact. Sometimes when you are feeling stared at, that is not a good feeling. That is not good eye contact. What I'm talking about is eye contact in good conversations where you really make that contact with the other person and it gives a sense of belonging. And one of our basic human needs is belonging. We all need to belong. So, as we move into this video, I'd like to talk a little bit about some of the ways that eye contact is not good for us. And that is when you stare at someone. Maybe you are in a coffee house with your mask on, and someone across the room is staring at you. And you look up and you see them staring at you, and they have a suggestive look in their eyes. And that's not good. That treats you as an object. That's not really a appropriate way to meet someone. If you think someone is attractive, it's not good to do a double take. The person that you're with and having a conversation with really feels disappointed, betrayed, as if you're not faithful. And it wouldn't surprise me if that person developed jealousy, which is such a toxic emotion. And I will write about that at some point. I know jealousy is something we need to know and we need to deal with. So many of us have it, and it is just a wound to the heart. It eats at you more than the other person, and it also hurts the other person. So as we think about eye contact, let's be careful not to do double takes when we are going down the street and seeing an attractive man or attractive woman and going, that's not good. And it's something that is a habit, and it takes about 6 weeks to undo a habit, so I understand. So start working on that right away. Another thing is that intense eye contact can represent a pathological disorder. And some people say even psychopaths have the ability to stare you in the eye for long times. And it is suggested by Psychology Today and other resources that I've read that about 3 minutes of eye contact is about the appropriate amount before you just glance away. And it also points out in different parts of the literature that when you are thinking through something, that you might want to turn your head and let your thoughts come to your mind and then turn back for eye contact. So apparently when you're having eye contact itself, you're not able to really connect your thoughts on a conceptual level. So that's when you would want to turn away and slightly collect your thoughts in the privacy of your own mind. So in your relationship with your primary significant person, it's so easy to just take them for granted and not sit down and have a conversation in which you really connect. And during this virus, we are knowing that connectedness, and I've said this before, connectedness is one of the most vital ways we will make it through the virus. I'm going to say that again. Connectedness is one of the most vital ways we can make it through the virus. Connectedness. So if you are living alone, you need to investigate finding friends, or if you are, I'm so sorry to say, if you are widowed recently, or if you have lost a significant part of your life, maybe a dog, maybe your job, you have grieving to do. And it is so important to find someone who can look you in the eye and listen to you as you go through telling your story. You may tell it over and over and over, but someone who will listen is so vital. And that is what I hope to provide for my clients, even if I can't be assured that I'm looking them straight in the eye. There are other ways to express connection. One is a good heart that shows through. Your soul shows through. Your voice, and there are kind words. There are nonverbal movements such as this. I feel for you. I am touched, and the heart is a wonderful thing to touch when you don't have eye contact. So I guess that's about as far as I'm going to go today. I hope that this has been helpful to you, and that in the moments that you just sort of forget how important it is, that you'll sit down with your partner, your significant other, your friends, and have a conversation in which you really connect. Because remember, it is so easy just to go through the motions of living together and not really connect with that person. And remember, as I said, connection is vital. See you next week with a different topic.